The doctor told me I had cancer, and he goes, I will let you go and have Christmas if you promise me the 26th you're going to be here. In order to do business, you don't have to be hard. You don't have to try to stab the other person. No, you could get things by being nice. Everybody's different.
Sure.
Everybody has this beautiful, beautiful sets of virtues and just our own uniqueness.
It's kind of a big deal. Hello, beautifully broken people. Welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of our podcast. I'm glad you guys are all along for this journey. We are produced by Devsign Media. My name is Alejandro Larrazabal, and I am honored to have a mental health specialist licensed in the state of Florida. She practices in Western Florida, the one, the only Dr. Ibis Brito. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thank you.
Oh, well, we're so happy to have you. I see you're wearing a butterfly.
Yes, I am.
Is the butterfly significant to you?
Yes.
Why is that butterfly significant to you? Hold on, Dr. B. Before she answers why that butterfly that she's wearing on her lapel is significant to her, a word from our sponsors. This episode of the Kind of a Big Deal podcast is sponsored by the Miramar Pembroke Pines Chamber of Commerce, the Weston Florida Chamber of Commerce, and Pembroke Park, West Park Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber brings innovation and progress to the community by being a catalyst for business growth. Petion Law Firm, personal injury attorneys. Golden Trust Insurance. And R&D Systems Group. And welcome back. If you remember, the question we left off was, Dr. Brito, why is that butterfly special to you?
Well, in order for me to tell you why the butterfly is special, I'm going to have to go a little bit back.
Back? Love it.
Okay. Like around 12, 13 years ago,
Sure.
I was diagnosed with lymphoma,
Okay.
stage 4.
Yes.
And also heart failure.
Okay.
Okay. So let me go a little bit more.
Sure.
Okay. I was doing my first marathon,
Sure.
and I was training for it, and I was just every week I was with a group, making sure that I would get my miles in to this end goal.
Okay. You're a big runner too.
I am a walker, fast walking.
Perfect.
I did my first 10 miles.
Wow.
I went home,
Yes.
felt very, very tired.
Okay.
I went to bed.
Yep.
And it was a Saturday, and I know I didn't get up till Monday.
Oh my goodness.
I went to work,
Yeah.
my work is in an office, which is right in urgent care.
Okay. And we'll explore what you do, but I'm very curious about this. So you do your marathon Saturday. You get home.
I was training. I was still training.
So you hadn't done the marathon
No,
yet.
I got to my 10 miles.
Okay.
And
So this is a Saturday.
A Saturday.
Knocks you out.
Knocks me out. Monday,
Yep.
I get up to go to work.
Yeah.
And I at that time I used to see 10 or 12 patients. Okay. My last patient, I had to cut that patient short.
Okay.
Because I had the severe headache.
Sure.
And I went to urgent care. And they took my blood pressure. It was sky high. They wanted to take me to emergency. I said, no, it's okay. I'll drive myself.
Right.
I drove myself, and then the emergency didn't want to let me go.
Oh my goodness.
So I was there, and they were trying to find out what was wrong with me.
Okay.
I'll make the story short.
Sure.
They discovered that it was my heart. I had an ejection fraction of 25.
Okay. What does that mean for the people listening?
That means your heart doesn't work the way it should.
Okay.
It could stop any minute.
Wow.
Okay. Even doctors were saying they were shocked that I was walking in the sun.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, because they said 30.
Yep.
People are comatose in bed.
Wow.
And here I am, 25, and I'm walking.
Yeah.
So moving forward,
Mhm.
they put a defibrillator.
Okay.
Okay. Artificial defibrillator outside.
Okay.
Okay. That didn't work.
Sure.
With pills, of course, it didn't work.
Mhm.
So they had to put a defibrillator in me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So I was wearing that defibrillator for 9 years.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a hold of that. Why did I get my heart?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My heart got that way
Yeah.
because before that I had cancer.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
I totally
heart.
forgot a big part.
Yeah.
You see, I'm not used to talking so
That's
much.
okay.
So I missed a big part.
But you got to let the people know your vulnerabilities. That's the beauty of this podcast. That's what we want. We want people who are real. We don't do anything scripted. As you can tell, we do not practice this. And sometimes it's so bad, it's good. But no, that's fine. The vulnerability is wonderful. So what happened with the cancer? What you were diagnosed with cancer?
I was diagnosed with lymphoma,
Okay.
stage 4.
Okay. What part of the body?
It's all over the body.
Okay.
Okay. It was stage 4.
Yep.
So as you know, stage 4, I was more on the other side that I was here.
Right. Some would say dead. Yes. Yeah.
So I did 8 difficult chemo.
Okay.
Okay. That was a week stay in the hospital where they bombarded me with chemo.
Yeah.
And actually, the doctor told me I had cancer December 24th.
Okay.
And he goes, I will let you go and have Christmas
Sure.
with your family
Yeah.
if you promise me the 26th you're going to be here.
Right.
And I said, okay.
Yeah.
So I went home, didn't tell anybody because I didn't want to spoil anybody's Christmas.
Yeah.
Then the 26th, I was there getting my port and ready for the first chemo.
Sure.
I had 8 of those. And then after that, I had a whole year of just 1 month of maintenance.
Okay.
During my 8 sessions.
Yes.
I don't know if you know, chemo does cures the good thing, but it also kills the bad things.
Right.
Okay.
Doesn't discriminate.
I mean, I lost my hair. I lost energy. I you name it, I had it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I remember that I said to myself,
Yeah.
Okay, and I said to God and everybody else, I go, I have to go through chemo.
Yep.
But I want to go as positive as I can, and please God, let me stay here in life. He heard me because I'm still here.
That's right.
Okay, so I did my 8 sessions, then year maintenance.
Okay.
Then 6 months after that, then that's where my heart.
Okay.
Because my heart was affected through the chemo.
Okay. So then let's backtrack. As you were undergoing chemo, were you still working?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So what was that experience like? Going through chemo, working, that's not easy. State the obvious, right?
It isn't easy, especially because I was doing so much. It was such a heavy chemo. That I was very vulnerable to other people's, getting affected or
like sick or things like that.
Yes.
So you're undergoing chemo, your hair's fallen out, you're at your weakest, but you're still seeing patients.
Not every day.
Okay.
What happened was that I told my patients, listen, this is what's happening. And I'm going to refer you out.
Okay. And this is before the days of telehealth and Zoom, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And where'd you find the strength?
They gave me strength.
Who's they?
The patients.
Oh.
Because when I told them, I'm going to refer you out, more than half of them said,
wow,
we're staying with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did is, before I had to go back into the hospital.
Yes.
Like on a Friday.
Okay.
I had to do all my counts, all my numbers. Everything had to be perfect so I could go Monday back to the hospital. Okay. So that Saturday and Sunday, I was booked. Okay. I remember calling them and saying, I'm going to be here. Do you want?
Yeah.
Everybody came.
Wow.
I used to wear a mask.
Yes.
Okay. I used to wear a hanky. Okay. And they sat there and they told me first half the session were on me,
Yeah.
and then it was on them. And just being able to be there and helping other people,
Mm-hmm.
that gave me so much life, so
Right.
much, so much strength.
So it was a self in your vulnerability and in that selflessness,
Yes.
you found strength in helping others.
Yes.
So
yes.
because you took the focus off you and your suffering, and you were able to find purpose in helping
Yes.
other people,
Yes.
your patients.
Mhm.
What kind of patients do you see? I know you have a PsyD and mental health.
Mhm.
So what kind of patients do you normally see?
And I normally see children.
Okay.
Before COVID, I used to see children.
Okay.
I don't see them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you that
Yeah.
afterwards. I see teenagers, women,
Yeah.
couples, families.
Okay.
I really do see a lot of women.
Sure.
And I'll tell you why I see a lot of women, because I believe that women, and there's men as well, but they're the center of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I'm able to help them
Yes.
get their strength and and be the best that they can be,
Right.
it'll trickle down to
There
the
you
family.
go. Good. So, okay. So your focus is on women. Is that currently your focus also, that you're seeing women, predominantly women? Yeah.
I have a variety.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Let me go back to so you finished chemo, and then as a result of it, the radiation, you then suffer from,
I didn't get any radiation.
so no radiation.
No, I got chemo.
So it was just chemo, and the chemo damaged your heart.
Chemo damaged my heart.
Okay. So then you had the defibrillator put in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you had back-to-back near-death experiences.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. With it very quickly. How did that shape you and the way you view things?
I guess the after I was able to know
Mhm.
what chemo was, because
Okay.
we sit and we say, yeah, chemotherapy, yes,
Right.
but we don't really know until we experience it ourselves.
Sure.
And until I had, and within all my chemo, I had treatment A and treatment B.
Okay.
Okay. Once I knew treatment A and treatment B,
Mhm.
what was going to happen to my body,
Mm-hmm.
I remember being weak.
Mm-hmm.
I remember coming home,
Yeah.
isolating myself, because I didn't want to get anybody's,
Sure.
I guess,
Germs.
germs.
Yeah.
And having to be in the hospital more times
Mhm.
than I had to. But I remember after I knew what medication, after I knew what it meant, after I did my research on everything the doctor said, I said, enough.
Mhm.
I closed it because that could drive you crazy.
Yeah.
I go, okay, now it's time for me to think outside the box.
Okay.
Okay. So outside the box is going and reading how strong we are,
Sure.
how powerful our mind is,
Mm-hmm.
how we need to think positive thoughts.
Okay.
Okay. Especially, I was stage 4.
Yeah.
I could very well think I'm going to die any minute.
Right.
I didn't think of that.
Okay.
Okay. Because I remember I had a friend. She told me, let's, why don't you close your practice?
Okay.
I'm like, I go, okay,
Uh-huh.
it's okay. I let her go. I just heard it and I let it go. And I said, she's crazy if I'm going to close my practice. That's like getting ready just for death to come.
Right.
I said, no way.
Yeah.
And so and that's why I stopped talking to so many people. I
Sure.
stopped talking and I kept on giving myself the positive energy, the positive thoughts, the
Mhm.
positive. I kept reading on how powerful we are. That our mind could lead us,
Yeah.
to take us out of our surroundings
Sure.
and make us healthier.
And Is that something that, what would you recommend to somebody who's starting a business? They're sick, whatever the infirmity may be, and they are faced maybe with a situation like you, where death is knocking at your door. What would you tell them regarding the power of the mind?
I would tell them first to forgive.
Okay.
Forgive everybody that they're holding a grudge.
Yeah. And that starts forgive yourself first, no? Seems to be the hardest one to forgive.
We need to look inward.
Yeah.
We need to search and realize that everything we do outside of us is just a reflection of what's inside.
Okay.
Okay. And unless we turn it inside and healed ourselves,
Right.
we're not really,
Yeah.
we're not really healing or we're not really forgiving people because we haven't forgiven ourselves.
Exactly.
Okay. So everybody is like a mirror.
Right. And forgiveness, it doesn't mean forget.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Yeah.
No.
But it means maybe in a selfish way, heal yourself so that you can
Yes.
go on about and forgive others.
Yes.
It's like an orange, right? If I squeeze an orange, what am I going to get? Orange juice. If I'm expecting lemon juice, I'm squeezing the wrong fruit.
Yes.
So you would recommend forgiveness as the number one.
Number one.
Okay.
Yes.
So you found strength in that forgiveness. Who was the hardest person for you to forgive?
I guess myself.
Yeah.
Myself, because I held a lot of grudges unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Okay? Unnecessary.
No judgment here.
Because people are people.
Yep.
Okay? They have their shortcomings.
Sure.
Okay? But they're going through their own experience. And who am I to judge what they do or don't do?
Yeah.
All I have to know is that's on them.
Right.
And if I like it, okay. If I don't, I can move away or move on. And it's harder. It's harder when we living with family members. But even with family members, when you're faced, okay, you could continue living this way and face another, I don't know, cancer, another, or even life itself. You could just not be here. Or you could learn how to live differently in peace and just let it go. And so I want to stay here. So that's why I'm learning how to let things go.
Yeah.
You know?
Were you ready for death? Did you fear?
No. I was not ready for death. I remember thinking of everything I still wanted to do. I go, no. I said, I had a conversation with God.
Yeah.
I said, I know it's not my decision, but I would really, really, ask for me to do all these other things I want to do.
That you want to do. Did you fear death?
No, because on the other side, there's my father.
And what was your relationship like with your father? Yeah.
Before we came into this interview, you said you would make me cry.
Promise made, promise kept. That's okay. Share your vulnerabilities. We all cry.
My father, I'm an only child.
Okay.
With that, I could say that says it all.
Yeah.
He's.
You were his princess.
Yeah.
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 And he was your world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you could say one thing to your dad that he would see you right now, what would you tell your dad?
I love him. And I am still going forward. With him always in my heart.
Yeah. What values did he teach you? And your mom also. Let's not,
No, my mom is a strong woman.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was that strength you saw from your mom that helped you go through being able to work, go through chemo, the heart failure, and still work. Yes. What pillars do you think, or would you attribute to your dad and your mom that have helped you in business?
You know what? With my father, I could honestly say I saw things I didn't want to do. My father was too soft.
Okay.
he he I wouldn't want to say people took advantage of it,
Yeah.
but he was too soft.
Sure.
I always told him, you have to be tougher. You have to be tougher.
Yeah.
And then my mom was too tough. you know. So but he always he showed me nicest. He always showed me kindness. He always showed me um in order to do business,
Yeah.
you don't have to be hard.
Sure.
You don't have to, try to stab the other person and get.
Mhm.
No,
Right.
you could get things by being nice.
Yep.
Be smart,
Sure.
but be nice.
Yes.
And so I think that's what I got from him.
Yeah.
From my mom being hard,
Mhm.
I say hard because my father was too soft. But my mom, she was also
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You understand? It's
Mhm.
not like they're used to abusing people or taking advantage of. No. It's just they have their heart.
Yep.
They're kind to people,
Mhm.
but she knows how to stand her ground.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So integrity, though.
Yes.
They taught you integrity, and
Yes.
and you applied that to your practice. Now you're a solo practitioner.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you balance that? Clients, the business aspect of it, two near death experiences. It's not easy. It's not easy.
You just do what you do.
What advice would you give to somebody?
Not to be scared. Just
Okay.
to just put yourself, because you see, the work or seeing patient is not, or seeing clients is not a job for me.
Mhm.
It's
A calling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it as something beautiful,
Mhm.
Um, and the two death experience, I don't see it as, oh my God,
Right.
this happens. Let me
Mhm.
forget about it.
Sure.
I bring it on to say I'm still here,
Mhm.
but those two calls
Yeah.
made me change myself in the way that I appreciate life so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate life. I appreciate people,
Yeah.
certain people.
Yep.
Okay. I cut down. I cut off the BS.
That's right. Yeah.
And I could spot it a mile away.
Right away.
But it helps me to be more real.
Absolutely. Now, we've made the people wait. If you're still watching, thank you. I haven't forgotten about the butterfly. What is
Oh
the
my God, that's
significance of the
right.
butterfly? I never forget.
Okay, so afterwards, when I went back to work, well,
After when?
not that I went back to work.
Yeah.
When I stopped chemo,
Okay.
and then the heart, and then I had to go to
Mhm.
the surgery
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Which 9 years after that,
Mhm.
I had a choice, and I'll get back to the butterfly.
Yeah,
but
you won't. You won't. What are you? You don't want to tell the people about the butterfly. What is happening? Have you seen? Do you guys see this like I do? I've asked her now 3 times about the butterfly. She won't tell us. There's something special here. Go ahead. Tell me about the butterfly.
Well, wait, before the butterfly.
Oh, there we go. She's. Go ahead. Yeah.
I 9 years after that,
Mhm.
I had a choice.
Yes.
Either remove the defibrillator. Oh, because my heart went from 25 to 45, from 45 to 60, meaning I had a normal injection fraction.
Okay.
Okay. Mind you, the defibrillator is just in case my heart stops, it shocks me back to life.
Mhm.
So that was pretty scary, but it's okay. So I had a choice: either remove it,
Yeah.
either leave it there,
Mhm.
or change the batteries.
Okay.
So I went to my cardiologist,
Mhm.
and I said, what do I do?
Yeah.
I knew what I wanted to do, but I wanted somebody to tell me, okay, you could do it.
Right.
Okay. So I removed the defibrillator.
Mhm.
Okay. So I removed the defibrillator. So then
Mhm.
after I removed it, okay, then I had to continue working, but totally different within me.
Sure.
Okay. So the butterfly and the red color.
Oh,
This is two
okay.
different things. Okay. The red color, it signifies to me life.
Okay.
Okay. I know some people tell me, like, you're in a doctor's office.
Mhm.
Red. Doesn't that make the patient more anxious, more? I'm like, not my patients,
Right?
you
Yeah.
know, not my patients. They're perfectly fine. It's just what it means to us, how
Sure.
we interpret things.
Yeah.
Okay. The butterfly, um, before it becomes a butterfly, the little caterpillar. It goes into the chrysalids.
Yeah. Well, the cocoon, I'm not a,
The
yeah.
cocoon is for moth.
Oh, okay. All right.
The crystalline.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's going to die because in there it's doing all kinds of things. Okay, and then when it feels it's going to die, then it turns around and it turns into a beautiful butterfly.
Right.
Okay, so my life is somewhat like that.
Okay.
Okay, not that I'm calling myself beautiful or anything, but I I thought I was near death.
Yes.
Okay,
So that was your
Uh,
cocoon or your
that
crystalline, right?
I
Or
was
whatever it's called.
I was
Somebody will correct it. Yeah. Yeah.
I was there, and then after all this,
Yeah.
I turned into a butterfly. I turned into. I feel that if it wasn't for that,
Yes.
I would still be living a life and a roller coaster without
Meaning?
meaning, or without having the strength to be me,
Mm-hmm.
or even the vulnerability to
Sure.
say, this is me.
Right.
You understand? And not care.
Yes.
But because I went through what I went through,
Mm-hmm.
has helped me to be me,
Right.
to really love me,
Mm-hmm.
to really find me,
Yes.
you know?
Now, you said that you when you were negotiating with God, you said that there were other things that you wanted to do if you had another chance.
Yes.
What things were you referring to?
I was referring to, I'll tell you just one or two.
Okay.
I was referring to, at work, I was just seeing patients.
Sure.
Okay. But I wanted to have the gall
Uh-huh.
to do other things, the meditation, and have a retreat full of people,
Okay.
stand up to
Yeah.
people and speak and help
Right.
and reach.
So you were shy before.
Heck, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to peel back the curtain a little bit for all of you. I have known Dr. Brito since probably 2016, 2017, give or take.
Uh-huh.
When she first joined the chamber, she wouldn't talk. I thought she was like mute, she would not talk. Today, she's doing presentations. Now you're doing walking meditations and retreats. Let's talk about the meditations.
Meditation, I do all kinds of meditation.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me one.
Just anxiety, for depression.
Mm-hmm.
But I could go, I do all the way until, all the way on the other side, which is for to get ourselves higher, our conscious, more positive,
Mm-hmm.
more of who we are.
Like
Okay.
a Maslow kind of thing?
Yeah.
The hierarchy of
Right.
self-awareness, I
Yes.
think is what it's called. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
But
mhm.
I also do walking meditation.
Okay.
And that's for the people.
Yeah.
I've noticed in my practice that there's lots of people that can't stay still, so they don't meditate. They say no, but meditation. I'm not going to go into it right
Sure.
now, but meditation helps through everything.
So if you're a business owner,
Okay.
they're stressed, they're overworked, overloaded.
Mm-hmm.
How can meditation help them?
It will be able to bring down your breath.
Okay.
Okay. Your nervous system.
Yep.
Okay. It will also help you bring your mind to the present.
Okay.
Bring your, remember that when we get anxious, when we get nervous, the first things that speeds up is our breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Most people are not aware of it
Sure.
because they're always thinking of whatever is
Right.
getting them to that point. If we're able to control our breathing, we're able to control our reaction.
Okay.
And that's what meditation does.
Mm-hmm.
It helps us be more of ourselves, but in a more, I guess, not subconscious, but more of a state
Mhm.
of mind
Right.
where they're more in control of themselves
Mhm.
and be able to see
Yeah.
whatever it is that they have to do in a much clearer way.
Okay, so it gives them clarity, perspective as
yeah.
to maybe I have a big decision to make so that I'm not cluttered with all these thoughts, focuses me,
Right.
and I can make a, maybe not the right decision, but I can make a clearer decision.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what about the walking meditation? So how does this work? You're out at a park?
The walking meditation, it's just for those people that cannot sit still,
Mhm.
they're walking.
Okay.
Okay. But I record the meditation. They have the earplugs
Uh-huh.
and they're walking slowly.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's a meditation where you breathe, where you stop and look what's around you.
Sure.
The flowers, the trees, the even standing and just feeling the
Mhm.
fresh air.
Yeah.
You know, how many of us go day in and day out without
Right.
even noticing those stuff?
Of course.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's really important. People think, yeah, meditation's I'm not,
Right.
but it's like, okay,
Yeah.
but
What about the retreats? How's that? Is that any different?
the retreats, yes.
Okay.
I've started doing the retreats
Mhm.
last couple months ago,
Sure.
and the retreat is to work on the inner child.
Okay. So
Okay,
explain that to me.
the inner child. The
Mhm.
inner child. Everybody has an inner child. Okay, the inner child is our own vulnerable self.
Okay.
Okay, through time,
Yeah.
the inner child has experienced many things.
Okay.
Okay, remember that since when we're born,
Yeah.
when we start walking, we
Mhm.
start getting the nose. Don't do
Right.
this, don't do that. And that inner child
Mhm.
starts, like,
Right.
what do I do? I shouldn't do this.
Yep.
Heaven knows what else happens,
Sure.
abuse and everything else.
Mhm.
So it comes to a point that a lot of us don't even look at that inner child.
Mhm.
If we want to heal,
Yep.
we need to look at our inner child and say to our inner child,
Right.
I love you.
That's right.
Okay? Because that inner child is us.
Yeah.
That inner child is craving
Mhm.
for us to love.
Yeah.
Okay? So once we make peace with our inner child,
Mhm.
we're ready
For the next step.
for the next step
Yeah, or the next
grow, to grow, but by doing that, you're actually
Mhm.
working with your authentic self.
Okay. And speaking of the authentic self, how important is that projecting the authentic self in business?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we are all here.
Mhm.
We're all here in life.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
Sure.
Everybody has his beautiful, beautiful sets of virtues
Mhm.
and gifts and just our own uniqueness.
Yep.
Which many of us
Mhm.
think those uniqueness or those special things
Right.
are flaws.
Okay.
Okay. But if we just embrace who we are,
Mhm.
we just embrace our authentic self
Yeah.
and just do whatever we do. Doesn't
Mhm.
matter if it's the same exact thing I do
Right.
that you do.
Yep.
By me,
Yep.
by my own gifts, I will do something different. I will say it
Mhm.
differently than you. I will something.
Yeah.
And that's what makes
Mhm.
it different. And that's what makes it special.
Right.
And by being true to ourselves,
Mhm.
is that the other person will feel
Yep.
that you're being true.
Right. So
And-
not seeing the person, you're not seeing a potential client as an ATM. You're
Right.
seeing them as a human being.
Yes.
And there's power in that.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me a little bit about your background. So you got a PsyD. Talk to me about that. In mental health?
I first got a master's.
Okay.
Then I got my license in mental health.
Okay.
And then I went and I got my doctorate
Okay.
in clinical psychology.
Nice. And that doctorate in clinical psychology, that would be the PsyD.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the inner child and your inner child led you to choose psychology and mental health?
I don't know.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that's a good answer. That's good. That'll
Not that I don't know. I guess me growing up, being an only child,
Yeah.
and because I was an only child, didn't mean I grew up alone.
Yeah.
Because my grandparents lived with me,
Okay.
and I had all my cousins
Yeah.
when I was younger
Mm-hmm.
around me. But I saw that they could do so many things
Yeah.
that I couldn't, because my mom said no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew that also that I just wanted for me to be me,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't, even though I didn't know what me was. I
Right.
know that I just I just couldn't.
Sure.
So
You chose psychology and
yeah,
mental health?
so I went to school. I said, oh no,
Yeah.
psychology takes too long. I'm gonna go into teaching.
Okay.
I took my first semester teaching.
Yeah.
Awesome. I was doing a lot of art and stuff.
Right.
The second semester was the hardcore classes. I couldn't stand it.
Oh.
So you know what? I said, I had taken a psychology course, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, you know what? I'm going to take the psychology course.
And you fell in love with psychology also by figuring out what it was that you didn't like, which I think
Yes.
is equally important. So
Plus psychology always, I liked it because it always answered questions.
yeah. So somebody watching this and they're like, look, I don't know what to do with my life. There's value in finding out what you don't like also.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes that, is more important than what you do like. What is the number one thing that you would tell somebody trying to find their way? The youth, especially here in South Florida. For example, like you came in, you had mom, dad, grandparents. So we have quite a diverse set of people growing up. We got people coming in from other countries. So to the young, to the youth, especially in a world like today, what would you tell them? They're saying, I don't know what to do.
Just do it, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The worst thing is when we say, I don't know what to do, they don't do anything. Okay.
Paralysis.
They have to do something.
Yeah.
Within doing something, they'll know.
Right.
I like it.
Yep.
Good. Go forward. See what else. You don't like it? Put it on this part. And at least we don't have to worry about this anymore. You'll keep on going. And that will shape exactly your direction. You'll know exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
But don't become immobile. Just keep on moving.
Yeah. Move your feet. Keep going.
Yeah.
Biggest failure in your life? And while I give you time to think, what we have defined as a failure, because I think we can clearly establish that what we view as a failure, you take tools from it to grow.
Biggest failure.
Yeah. Biggest failure.
I don't know what because I have changed my mind. I have made everything into seeing it more as a constructive, as a learning tool.
Sure. Well, what's the thing you look back on and say, that was a big learning experience? Can't be cancer and can't be the heart issue. All right. We've eliminated those.
I am not going to talk to you about this.
So then we were going to skip biggest regret then.
I guess How
about spending more time with your parents and your dad while he was here?
I think I don't regret that. I don't regret that because I did spend time. I remember working in because before I became a solo practitioner.
Yes.
Okay. I got the experience of working with somebody who had her own practice.
Okay.
And I remember her putting this ad, all these things I didn't have, They wanted somebody with who had clients, who had X amount of experience, who all this. I didn't have anything.
And you applied.
And at that time, we still looked at the newspaper. Okay. So I said, oh, okay. And I sent my resume. The lady called me laughing.
Yeah.
And she said, are you aware you have nothing that I've asked for? And I go, yeah, I know. She goes, but it's okay. You're Hispanic. Come on over. Let's meet each other.
Wow.
So I walked in there.
Yeah.
The lady loved me because me and her were the same height.
Yeah. For those of you watching, Dr. Brito is probably 5 feet wearing heels.
So she goes, you have it. You got it.
Yeah.
You know. So I was there for
Mhm.
you know, I don't know, I don't even remember 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Wow. Okay.
However,
Yeah.
then my father got sick.
Okay.
Okay, he got colon cancer.
Mm.
And at that time, this was in Coral Springs,
Mhm.
where I lived. It was like an hour away.
Yeah.
So it was hour away that way, an hour away this way.
Yeah.
My father was going all kinds of doctors and stuff
Right.
like that. My mom doesn't drive.
Mm.
And I said, okay,
Mhm.
I have to move closer. You know, my job
Yeah.
has to move closer. And so I once again,
Yeah.
I just found my point where I wanted to work, which is Weston.
Okay.
And I sent my resume everywhere.
Yeah.
And I remember this doctor in the same building I'm at.
Yeah. And what building is that?
It's Broward Health.
Okay. Out in on Weston Road.
Weston. Mhm.
Yeah.
And he called me. He goes, he gave me this price.
Yep.
I go, I don't even make that.
Yeah.
He goes, I'd like to help you. And he goes, what? Tell me something that I could,
Mhm.
you know, do. And I go, okay, I work Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
He goes, nobody wants to work Saturday and Sunday. I go,
Yeah.
I will do it.
Yeah.
And I said, perfect, because that gives me a chance Monday and Friday to
Be
Monday
with your
through.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that went beautifully.
Nice.
And I had time
Okay.
to spend with my father, to be there.
Mhm.
And that's why I don't regret
don't-
it, because
Yeah.
I was there.
It's interesting though that your dad opened up the key, essentially, the lock. He was the key to open the lock that brought you to Weston, where you currently are.
Yes.
What's the difference between working for somebody and being your own boss? Besides the obvious.
Well, you know what? I think I had to work with somebody else to learn
Okay.
the good, the bad,
Yeah.
and you know,
And the indifferent.
and what I would do differently
Sure.
myself.
Mhm.
I guess working with somebody is good, because I guess you have less things to worry about.
True.
Okay, because you work with somebody, you know,
Mhm.
you always have clients. You don't have to go advertise.
Right.
They're advertising for you.
Mhm.
You don't have to call. You don't have to get a
Yeah.
no-show. You don't, you're not responsible for anything like
Right.
that. You just go, you show up, you
Mhm.
talk, you come out, and that's it.
Yeah.
And in private practice, you wear many hats.
Mhm.
But at the same time, it's my hat to wear.
Very good.
So
Yes. You own the hat, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Where can the people find you?
They could actually they could follow me
Okay.
on Instagram.
Okay.
I do have.
Well, we're gonna put the logo
Okay.
in the description. The logo, the handle on the
Okay.
description. You have a website?
I have a website.
Okay.
It's still being constructed,
Okay.
but it should be there and within a couple of weeks.
So if somebody wants to reach out to you for mental health issues,
Yes.
they can reach you by phone, email.
phone.
What is the easiest way?
Either way.
Okay.
Phone.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure
Yep.
you're right. The phone
We'll
and
put it all in there.
and the email.
Yeah.
Yes, or they could follow me on Instagram. I do put, even if they don't want to come see me
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
I do put something positive every single day.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you see people through telehealth or only in person?
I see a lot of telehealth people.
Okay.
Okay. I'm usually here once a week
Mm-hmm.
on Fridays.
Yeah.
But all of my patients, I see them through
Telehealth.
telehealth.
And if somebody wants to register for your events, where can they find it? Is it also on your Instagram?
I will put it in. I
Yeah.
usually put it in Instagram,
Okay.
and I will tell them to go to Eventbrite
Okay. To register.
to register. Yes.
Dr. B, anything you want to leave the people here in South Florida with? You got a great story.
I would like to say that to remember that we're all humans.
Yep.
Okay. That stress, anxiety, and issues or problems, we all have them.
Right.
But unless we focus on ourselves, unless we heal ourselves, unless we find our true purpose and meaning, those other things are going to become louder and louder. So let's try to find a little bit of peace by working in ourselves.
Very good. And in that inner child or that inner peace, you'll find plenty of good things.
Yes.
So, Dr. B, thank you for being vulnerable today. Thank you for sharing your story. There's a lot more that we could have gone into, but we have limited time. So, amazing story. And I hope the people follow you because you're putting good material on. Very good material. So thank you so much, Dr. B.
Thank you.
Folks, hang on here. We're going to go ahead and hit the closing statement right after this. Welcome back, my beautifully broken people. And here we are for the closing argument. As you know, we like to tell stories. So I want to tell you the story of young Teddy. Young Teddy was a student, and he was in Miss Kelly's classroom, 5th grade. Miss Kelly had known Teddy before. She had seen him in the elementary school, and she saw that he was a little bit rude, uncleansed, needed a shower. 5th grade comes around. She now has him in his classroom, and she took delight in failing him, giving him Fs in his assignments. As part of the curriculum for the school, Ms. Kelly was required to look through his past, the notes. So as she looks through the notes, she sees that young Teddy in 1st grade, it says, very smart kid, great kid, mother has cancer. 2nd grade, Teddy's not doing so well in school. Mother's cancer is now terminal. 3rd grade, Teddy, his mother has died. He is now reclusive. He's not doing very well in school. His father is emotionally unavailable. And that repeated itself in the 4th grade notes. So when Miss Kelly saw this, she now, armed with that information, she felt very ashamed about how she had been treating Teddy because she did not understand. As Christmas comes around, all the children give Miss Kelly wonderful, perfectly wrapped gifts. Teddy comes in with a paper bag, and he hands her a quarter-used perfume and a bracelet that was had some shingles missing. And the kids started laughing. As the kids start laughing, Miss Kelly knows, I know his story. So she says, wow, Teddy, this is great. Thank you so much. So she puts on the bracelet. She sprays a little bit of the cologne, the perfume, and everything goes as well. Teddy stays behind, and he says, Miss Kelly, thank you so much. Today, you smelled like my mother. Armed with that information, Ms. Kelly wept, and she said that on that day, she stopped teaching subjects, and she started teaching students. So it is with life, folks. Don't judge somebody unless you have walked through their shoes. Do good. Be good. God bless. Take care.